bewilderment. He looks up and frowns at the towel covering my head. Thanks, but what's wrong? God, you're going to think I'm ridiculous. I let out a wheezing laugh, patting the towel on my head. I just wanted to look pretty for you today, and things, well, they didn't go exactly as I planned. I don't give him a chance to respond before I yank the towel off my head to reveal the eyesore I created. My hair falls around my shoulders, still perfectly curled and styled, and bright fucking pink like a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. Hollis's jaw drops and he bursts out laughing. How did this even happen? I suck at beauty spells. I groan, pulling my hair up in front of my face to cover my eyes. He keeps laughing, stepping forward to pull me into a hug. When I peek up at him, he grins and gives me a soft kiss. You look very pretty. I think you'd look gorgeous no matter what. You didn't have to make any extra effort for me, sweetheart. That does make me feel a little better, at least until he picks up a strand of my hair and chuckles. I whine and lift another strand of hair to shake at him. This is not funny. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Let me take a picture for the guys. For half a second, I consider using my alpha voice to tell him no, but I decide that would be super petty of me, especially on his birthday. Besides, I doubt it matters. Theo and Cass are going to make a huge deal about my mistake either way, and I'm sure they'll spend the entire day teasing me. I glower at Hollis as he pulls his phone out and takes a photo, feeling stupid and insanely embarrassed. I'm not even sure I'll be able to undo it, I say with a pout. Can you ask Aurora? He asks, giving me a sympathetic smile. She's not here. She met some guy for drinks last night and spent the night with him. Hollis's eyes widen and he growls possessively as he wraps his arm around my shoulders. You should have told me and the guys. We could have stayed with you last night. I don't like that you were here alone. I probably shouldn't mention how I basically forced Aurora to go out. She casually mentioned canceling her plans because she was worried about leaving me alone overnight too, but I made a huge fuss about practically being an adult and not needing a babysitter. She texted me a bunch last night before I went to sleep, just checking in with me. Aurora isn't the most maternal, and I know she had a way more exciting dating life before I moved in. The last thing I want is to inconvenience her when she's helping me out by letting me stay here and teaching me more about my magic. With an innocent smile, I stand on my tiptoes to kiss Hollis's cheek. I promise I'll tell you next time. Okay. He smiles in relief. I walk over to my mirror, groaning at my reflection before rereading the spell I originally copied. The only thing I can think to do is say the words backwards. Promise you'll still like me if I end up bald? Hollis doesn't hesitate to kiss the top of my head and grin back at me through the mirror. I promise. That wasn't entirely a joke, so I hope he means it. I focus my energy, shoving aside my anxiety, and stare at the words. Picking up my hairbrush, I pull it through my hair while saying the words backwards and more clearly than I had when I was mumbling before. Thankfully, my hair mostly changes back to its regular color. There's still a slight pink tint, but I'm hopeful it will fade on its own over time. Unfortunately, one half of my hair goes back to its usual tangled mess while the other half continues to fall in soft, pretty waves. Well, I shrug and give Hollis a lopsided smile. He wraps his arms around my waist and kisses my cheek, not completely hiding his amusement. Best birthday present ever. This is not your birthday present. It's so cute, though. He picks up a strand of my hair on the messy side and kisses it. I know I've probably wasted a lot of time, so I pick up the clothes on the ground and toss them onto the bed. Something to worry about later. Hollis grabs my backpack and we walk downstairs holding hands. Did you already eat breakfast? I ask when we reach the kitchen. Sorry, he says bashfully. My mom cooked breakfast for me. I thought about taking you somewhere this morning, but I didn't realize she'd do that. Don't be silly. I grin, putting a bagel into the toaster and pulling some cream cheese out of the fridge. It's already so freaking sweet of you to pick me up.